Fantastic. All right, let's get to this. Hey. All right, well, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nick V, and yeah, I'm gonna just kind of invite you in a little. I'm gonna say I am a recovering addict and a recovering alcoholic, and I am sober today. So, one thing I'd like to share today is just recently I hit my 16-year milestone in recovery. 16 years of being not just clean but sober, and it's all the same. But I am very grateful to be able to share this milestone with others and with you as well. And I just kind of wanted to kind of cut this in as a highlight, saying that thank you for everybody in my life, and you know who you are, and you yourself are all there for me. I try to put myself out for you. I try to put myself out for many addicts that are out there that are trying to recover from this disease. And yeah, just being there for you guys. So, getting back to today, I like to just say that I've been doing meetings and I've been involved with recovery for over 16 years now. And one thing I can remember is I still remember my first meeting. I remember that so much because it was the first time that I was awoken or woken up or whatever the phrase may be, but it was the first time. It was the hypothetically or in essence is that my eyes were opened to what I really needed to see. And I'm still looking, I'm still seeing, and I'm still experiencing things that 16 years later, epiphanies, like light bulb moments, oh my gosh moments, all those moments I'm still experiencing today. And when I get those little experiences, I share them. I remember when I was introduced to some individuals who welcomed me with open arms and brought me into their life and then gave me their not only advice but their wisdom, their experience, strength, and hope to what got them and kept them and still keeping them sober and still keeping them clean is phenomenal. I can't believe the love that is just what it is. It's the love. So they offered me something that I couldn't get, and I accepted it. So, and it's something that I just didn't understand at the time, but I could feel it, and that's what kept me going to meetings, and it keeps me involved with service. And when I say service, that means being a part of something, being there, helping out, setting up, taking down, making sure the door is open for the next person that's seeking sobriety, recovery, clean time. It's that person that's just looking for that one extra 24 hours of not picking up a drink, a drug, dope, whatever it may be, just being there for that person. Because when I went to my first meeting and I went to my second meeting and I went to the next meeting, so on and so forth, there was always somebody that made sure that I had somewhere to be so I can get not only my recovery but staying sober just one extra day. And what I like about this program called where the 12-step programs, I found that keeping things simple, like one day at a time, or when crap is just going through my head. Like I've had moments where I absolutely needed 1 minute, 1 second of at a time because my mind was just out of control. But if it wasn't for those other people that helped me there, welcomed me with open arms, and kept the doors open, I wouldn't have been able to do what I do today. So, yes, super, uber, extra thankful, grateful, 100%. And I remember 16 years ago, I remember my first meeting. I remember my last high. And I remember being in that house. I was in this, we'll call it the dope house, and it was. And at the time, I remember sitting in this dope house and sitting on this couch, and I remember the person there. He said, "Oh, don't leave. You're not done yet." And the funny thing is, I remember sitting there and I had this fistful of money, couldn't get dope because I'm in this dope house that was dopeless at the time. Strange maybe, I was coming off my high and I wanted more dope, and I was just freaking out. I just wanted more. But I was also contemplating on why I'm there. Why am I there? And what do I need to do to get out? To get away, to leave this situation that I'm in. And I was trying to find a way out. And it just took that moment where someone left the front door open, and I'm sitting across this room, looking across from this couch, and I see the door open. And everybody left me. They were scrounging around looking for dope. There was prostitutes there. There was other addicts there, and they were doing different things, trying to find a way to get more drugs. And all I can remember is, what the F? Enough is enough. I was sick and tired. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I just looked at that door there was this light that glowed through. Is that the right word? Glown. And this light was shining through, and it was very bright. Inside the house was dark. And I just remember how bright the light was outside. It was sunny. And I went out that door, and it was like tunnel vision, just launching out that door. And this was my last high, right? And this is my last moment. And I just bolted for the door, and I went down the sidewalk, and I did not look back. I did not turn around and look back. I can definitely say that when I finally got to get home, I looked at my friend, and it was somebody I knew, a coworker, and something he said, something about what he did. He said that give me a call whenever you're ready. And I gave him a call and said enough's enough, and he said, "Are you sure you're ready?" And I said, I'm done. I'm ready. And he brought me to my very first meeting. And when I finally got that chance to go to meetings, because it was the eye-opening experience, and I already mentioned that, and I'm not going to repeat myself in this video, but what I like to say is that that was my last high, just sitting there. And it's not about using, it was about that moment sitting in that room, just knowing enough's enough. And I knew when I was using that I was a dope fiend, hopeless, lost, just the bottom of the barrel, just a stick in the mud, someone that wants to pick it up and then throw it to the side. And that's all I was. But when I finally seen that light come through the door, I just took that moment in time and And wasn't even that long. Didn't even have to think about it too long. I just went for it. Out the door, down the street, went home, made a couple phone calls, got myself established, hooked up, and I decided to save myself. And I asked for help. And that is where my chapter ends of using and where my chapter began in getting clean. So 16 years ago, and mind you, this was the month of January, and my shoes were held together with duct tape and strings and cord and everything else, that because my money wasn't going for clothing or shoes or anything like that. It was just for dope. And today, I can honestly say this is a great journey. So I would like to bring you in and just to let you know that if you're still out there and you're still struggling and you see this video and you think, okay, what do I need to do? I'm not here to tell you what to do, but what I can advise you or to just suggest is call somebody that's tried to help you. Get in touch with a 12-step program. Look up for Narcotics Anonymous or NA, or look up AA, Alcoholics Anonymous. Look up those two programs and find a meeting, get to that meeting, and just humble yourself. Introduce yourself, tell them your name, what's going on in your life, and what you want to do, because it's what you want to do about how you want to stay clean and sober, and they're there to help you get there. So anyways, that's it for me tonight. I wanted just to do a quick video, and I almost forgotten that I had 16 years, and it's because the pandemic has given us restrictions from meeting spaces and things like that. So it made things very difficult. We had online meetings, and they weren't just not cutting it half the time, but I know that human contact, one addict helping another, there's it's just that connection is much stronger person to person than it is when it is online and from video camera to a screen. So but I love to keep this going, and tonight it's getting late, and I'm going to spend time with my family, and all I can say is keep it simple, stay clean, stay sober, one day at a time. Bye for now. See you in the next video.